In low effort family systems, there's often a perceived sense of closeness. Sometimes clients will be like, oh, when we were young, we were really, really close. And as I investigate, I realized that it was largely performative rather than relationally grounded. Instead of the family dynamic investing in genuine emotional bonds through consistent communication with each other, through open dialogue about each other's lives, shared experiences, the family maintained an appearance of connection. What this looks like is that they would show up to functions, maybe coordinated in their dressing. They would come with matching outfits. Parents will story tell in front of other parents and family members, extended family members, about times in their childhood where they were so tired, kind of emphasizing on the narrative of closeness to display this heightened sense of unity. But when we look at the day-to-day, the connection is truly situational. The mundane, the Monday to Friday, they're not really checking in on each other. The connection is often situational. So you think about times where there are moments of crisis or obligations, or a grandparent has died, so we've banded together, or we've got to figure.
It's a control thing. So when you become an adult, you take control over your life. And a lot of times it kind of starts in teenage years where you start trying to take that level of control, making decisions for yourself. A lot of times in family dynamics, you just adopt what your family does. So you adopt their control. If you notice that mom gets angry on Sundays because you're not promptly getting up ready for church, so you just make sure you're promptly getting ready for church so mom don't get mad. You submit to their control. When you become a teenager and start getting older, you start to learn how to control yourself, think for yourself, make your own decisions. So the family dynamics don't have to be performative anymore because you're taking control. A lot of times there's two ways that this can go. When you grow up under their control, you either can become an adult and still submit to their level of control, which means you have two sides to yourself. You got a side you present to your family, and you are around your family, you act this way. Then you're going to have a side that you have to your friends. You're splitting up your personalities and stuff because of control. You're trying to submit to control, different levels of control in your life. Another one is those that actually get away from their family and learn that that is actually a control mechanism that they're trying to do to keep people to do what they want and when they want, and to come over for holidays and to do this and to do that. And a lot of times it's stemming from fear. So usually family dynamics that move like that comes from fear. I don't know, something might have happened in their past, or how they was raised, or maybe they scared they're about to die. I don't know. Like, control, people who feel the need to control, that comes from fear. Fear makes you, I gotta control everything. I don't want anything bad to happen.